To Whicker's world in Australia and meet a British emigre who's made her fortune through the oldest profession.
Mrs. Dorrie Flatman, a hairdresser, left Liverpool in 1963 and came to Australia with 3 daughters and £45. She's lived here in Perth for the last 20 years and, with ambition and tenacity, is certainly a pom who's made good, if that's the word. She's now almost a pillar of the West Australian establishment. Well known around town, Mrs. Flatman runs 3 flourishing businesses, dresses expensively at Louis Ferreau, has her hair done 3 times a week, and, despite 8 grandchildren, married an accountant who's 21 years younger indeed than her daughters. They're quite prominent on the Perth social scene, attending fashion shows, giving to charity, appearing in the gossip columns.
That's a 12, that would fit you.
In Liverpool, she'd lived in a small terraced house in Lilac Road, Kirby. But today, her home's a £400,000 villa on a posh Perth estate, where she's suitably modest about her financial achievements. Dorrie, good morning. I work out that you must be one of the most affluent women in Australia.
I don't think so.
But I mean, if your girls can pick up $2,000 a week, that's $2,000 for you, and you've got between 25 and 45 working for you, and they're working 52 weeks a year, I reckon that you must be picking up about $3.5 million a year.
No, I don't think so. That $2,000 a week, that might only be one girl out of the 25 that would earn that kind of money. And the girls don't work 7 days a week. Some work 3 days a week, some 2. The most they will work is 6.
Yes, as you've gathered, Dorrie Flatman is a proper little madam. She runs 3 of Perth's 16 brothels, which, under Western Australia's unusual containment policy, are tolerated by the police. Her main establishment's a neat and carefully anonymous house with 13 bedrooms just outside the city centre. Night and day, behind its half-open front door, Dorrie's cash desk is ready to receive any credit-worthy customer.
3286850.
Oh, hello. That's Claudia's call.
Yeah,
Tell me, do any of your girls come outside?
only if you're in a hotel.
How much would that cost?
$120 an hour plus $10 taxi fee.
And if I come to your place, that comes
Yes, the price starts from $30 here, and then it goes up accordingly to what you want and how long you want to stay.
well, listen, I want to book a girl now, okay?
No, you can just come in. We've got 7 girls on tonight.
Right.
Dorrie, presiding over her anthology of prose, must follow certain simple police rules.
Bye.
No underage girls, no drugs, no men involved in the operation, apart, of course, from the clients, who are presented upon arrival with what they call the menu, illustrated, completing the illusion that this is some sort of sanitized restaurant. The rooms upstairs complete the illusion, for they were all furnished by the interior decorator who designed one of Perth's luxury hotels. When Dorrie arrived in Australia 25 years ago, she first took a job selling door-to-door.
While I was working, I saw an ad in the paper for a masseuse. So I went after the job as a masseuse. And when I got there, it was I nearly died because it was all young girls and I didn't have a clue. I thought a masseuse, you know, was just a masseuse.
But I mean, a massage parlour was just a euphemism for a brothel, wasn't it? Did you know what you were...
No, I didn't. I didn't know at that stage.
But Dorrie, you're a very sharp lady. Are you going to tell me you were running a massage parlour and you didn't know what was going on?
No, because nobody had ever said anything. And I was sitting there, and the only way I found out was one of the girls were off, and we were short-staffed, and somebody come in for a massage, so I went in to do the massage. And then, when I told him to have a shower, he said, "What about the rest?" So I went straight out and got one of the girls. I said, "What's the rest?" And she told me. So I said, "Oh, well, will you look after him?" She said, "Yes." When I come out, I said, "Why didn't you tell me?" She said, "I thought you'd free." She said, "I thought you'd sacked a lot of us." I said, "No." I said, "I've been chasing people when they were asking funny things on the phone." I said, "I've been turning business away." I'd say 95% of prostitutes are very soft-hearted. A lot of them are single mothers, deserted housewives.
I don't really believe that all the whores have got golden hearts, to be honest. I think a lot of them are lazy, venal little girls who are shiftless and don't want to work.
Some are. Some come to this business because they think, "Oh, I can't be bothered doing a normal job." But others, they're here for the purpose, you know.
What sort of girls do you prefer?
I like the single mothers because they've got a purpose to work. So I said, "Oh, well, will you look after him?" She said, "Yes." When I come out, I said,
Some of the very best in jazz is featured on 2 in just over 5 minutes as the renowned American